Hey, it's Rebecca with Rainail Studio, and this is today's look, some fall nails. So we're gonna hop right in, and while I do this, I'm just going to share my nail school experience with you guys. But first things first, I did freestyle these nails, just needed something to do, and the first thing I'm doing is going in with Cover Rose by Mia Secret. This is a cover powder, so it will have to be capped with clear. And I will be doing some cutting just to add a little bit of pizzazz. So anyway, while I do this, I'll tell you guys about school. The reason why I haven't done any updates or documentation is because I just have not been given the opportunity. I'm not sure if nail school is like a big secret. I don't know what it is, but they've made it very clear that they don't want anything about it on social media. So, I mean, this is as good as it's gonna get as far as vlogging or documenting. Now, I haven't had the most ideal nail school experience because of the pandemic, but I will say that the school has made accommodations to make sure that we get our hours. They've implemented virtual, meaning we can get on Zoom or we can be in class, but there's like a whole bunch of I guess regulations or rules that you have to follow, or like a certain amount of hours you have to meet, I think it was. And since I am almost finished, I'm about 2 to 3 weeks away from being able to take my state board exams. I did go ahead and elect to do the virtual version. And that's only because of my childcare situation. I have completed all of my academics, and because I do have the space in my house, I would just prefer to do it over Zoom. So pretty much I just sit on Zoom for the duration of class. I've only been doing it for a week. I don't really like it. I would rather be at school, but you know, it is what it is. I can't really say that I've learned a whole lot because I have been studying nails for quite a while. I have learned just a few things. Before the pandemic began, I was practicing a lot. So one positive thing that has come out of this is that my acrylic application has gotten like 10 times better. What I did was, for 2 weeks straight, I used the Tammy Taylor practice sheet and just only practiced my acrylic to powder ratio. I did that for 2 weeks straight. And then 2 weeks after that, I practiced using forms. Now, practicing forms on a practice hand is probably the most difficult thing. And that's just because the practice hand doesn't have any body heat. The shaping of the fingers makes it really hard to keep the form on and also intact, because if most of you are practicing the way you should be, you will know that the practice hands are really flimsy, the fingertips fall off, like it's just a mess. But that's what I practiced for 4 weeks, and my acrylic application is so much better. In school, I literally have 6 hours to practice. Like, our instructor is pretty much like, okay, you guys know what to do, just do it. And that's all I do the entire time is practice. So I'm very happy about that. I was hoping it would be more of like a structured type of thing where, you know, she has her lesson plan, she does lecture to things pertaining to nails or anything close to it. We've just never really had that. She's just started doing that since we've been back since quarantine. You can see here that I'm trying to clean up the cut area because I don't know why. I should have just did the top and then the bottom, but I did them both, and I'm trying to clean it up now. But I did use a thinner file just to get in there really good. I noticed that when I go in with my regular files, it doesn't do what I needed to do. So I used this really, really thin one that I got from, I think I got them from eBay. They're like not my favorite files, but you know, using what I can. here is my Young Nails Clear, and these are the glitters that I'm gonna use today. These are very pretty, and I just chose 3 different ones just to, you know, give it some contrast. And then I did end up using some tweezers to place the glitter just to avoid, you know, clumping the glitter up in the container. I honestly hate these tweezers so much. I feel like they don't grab what I need them to grab. And then I just touched it up with the acrylic brush with that gold glitter that has the smaller glitter specks, and then added some of the finer glitter. But anyway, back to school. One thing that I can say that I did not enjoy whatsoever was being around other adults. Like, I honestly forgot how draining it could be to be around other adults. So that's something to keep in mind. Just when you go to school, just have your tunnel vision on. Don't get distracted by everything else going on. Just do you. Understand your purpose and why you're there, and everything will be fine. I honestly can't imagine what it would have been like if I decided to go to one of the lower end schools, because as of right now, things feel like they're all over the place. Thank God I'm done, or almost done, but I still don't really feel like I'm ready for the exam. So I have been studying a lot just to make sure that I'm prepared, because apparently there are several different versions of the written exam, and I'm not really, you know, like a book smart kind of person. So I'm just a little anxious, but with everything else, I'm pretty confident in. You guys, I think I'm gonna retire Evelyn because she gives me the most trouble. Like, I don't know what it is about this Practitan, but trying to build my apex sometimes is like, it takes forever. And it probably doesn't help that these nails are so long and curved, but she's about done, okay? Anyway, I'm going in with Cover Rose by Mia Secret again on the middle finger. I was going for an ombre with the fall leaves, but because they are all one size and they're a little bit big, it just got, you know, more chunkier, which is fine. I do like that look as well. And then I did fill up some of the negative space with some glitter. On the pinky and the pointer finger, I used the Core Pink by Mia Secret, and that's just because I will be polishing those 2 nails, keeping it simple but still a bit sassy. But anyways, I did share with someone on here that I just bought a new home, so I am in a transition stage. That's why I have not been able to film. I'm still trying to figure out my equipment and all of that just to bring you guys some quality content, but that will be on the way very soon. A lot of good things are happening. As soon as I'm done with school, I already have a place to go so that I can start doing nails professionally. And I found a nanny. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready to get this money. I'm ready to build this brand. And then me and my husband have been talking about some other business ventures. So if you guys would like to do a Q&A, please let me know so we can get that started. I see a lot of you in the polls, but I don't see you guys commenting. So if there's something that y'all want on this channel, you have to let me know, okay? Because if you don't let me know, you're just gonna get these type of videos, and this can get boring very quickly. So if y'all want a live, if y'all want a Q&A, like, let me know so we can get it going. So the space that I have is not necessarily a suite space or a storefront. Although I have confirmed with the owner, I still am, you know, just a bit anxious because the space is not exclusively private. It's private enough, but not the way I would like it. And I'm not sure if her clientele that she has for her business is going to be bothered by, you know, the monomer smell and everything. So those are just some things that I'm worried about. But other than that, I've purchased a lot of new items, so I will be doing maybe like a room tour of my office or something, just to get you guys up to speed with everything that's going on with me and my nail business. But like I said, if you have any questions or want to know anything, just let me know. I have left some links of the items that I use in my description box. I have an Amazon list, and then of course the websites that I like to use for my nail art supplies. So yeah, I will let you guys keep watching this. Again, my name is Rebecca, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, my camera died, so I'm making my husband help me with the finishing. But this is the nails with the top coat. It came out bomb. The polish that I used on the pinky and the pointer finger is Unbearable by Kiara Sky, and it is beautiful. I will be doing a fall polish haul and swatch, so stay tuned.